Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'm going to be talking about reality creation and the fact that all creation is effortless, all successful creation. And to do that I'm going to use nature. Here we are again. But nature really just does teach us so much if we stop and actually observe it. So what I'm trying to say in this video is when we look at nature, for me, it is a reflection and projection of the purest part of ourselves, pure consciousness. And that's our true essence. It is just pure consciousness made manifest. And when you look at the creation that takes place in nature and the synchronicities and the changing of the seasons, it is an effortless flow. And I'm going to use the example of a tree to illustrate my point here. For example, a lot of tree species lose their leaves when it gets to the autumn months in the UK, which is an adaptation process to deal with the temperature decrease and the changing climate. And my question to you is this: is a tree desperate to shed its leaves? Does a tree say to itself, I must lose my leaves? What if I don't? What if I don't do it? I'm not going to make it through the winter. And what if this tree next to me sheds its leaves, but I don't? Of course it doesn't. And what I'm doing here is I'm illustrating how the human mind works and why we struggle a lot to create consciously. The mind is a very, very powerful thing. And of course, trees and other forms of consciousness do not have a mind. And a mind can be a blessing, but it can also be a curse. And our minds can completely block, and more often than not, completely block our intentions for creation through those thought processes that I just talked about with the tree example. And it's just fascinating to look at it from this perspective because it shows how ludicrous it is. Now we have been gifted our minds, which are an extraordinary powerful tool because it gives us the gift of imagination and visualization. Now a tree can't do that because it doesn't have a mind. It's just consciousness. It's just pure conscious awareness with a divine blueprint. But a tree is far more successful in creating and existing than humans are. So the trick to creating what you want in your reality is for it to be an effortless flow. For you to say to yourself, I command and I bring in whatever it is that you want to create with the confidence and the flippancy that you might have when you're just saying to yourself, I'm going to go and get a glass of water now from the kitchen, and you walk to the kitchen and the water comes out the tap. You don't, on your way there, think, what if the water doesn't come out of the tap? It's not even a consideration. You have such confidence. That is a manifestation. That is a creation right there. You've set your intention to get a glass of water. And you have moved to there, you've opened the tap and you've got your glass of water. But because there is no resistance, there is no questioning, it is one effortless flow. If we applied that mindset to any manifestation, no matter how big, wouldn't that be fascinating to see the results? And as I alluded to in one of my previous videos, I had extraordinary things happen last week. I was in a real flow state, and I set my intention so flippantly, and then I just let it go, and I focused on being present, and I quietened my mind, and after I'd set my intention, I just immediately turned my attention to something else before any doubts could creep in. And I was just playing with it. I was relaxed. I didn't mind. I didn't give a damn what the outcome was. A tree does not give a damn. It doesn't even contemplate whether it might not be able to shed its leaves. It just does it in perfect flow and timing. So there you go, just a quick video to inspire you to start practicing some creating from this state of being, and to stop the questioning thoughts come in, and to set it so flippantly and then immediately turn your attention away to something else. It takes practice, because at the start you do have doubts, and this is all about becoming conscious of your mind and how it works, and the techniques that you can use to move your attention successfully and not have those doubts creep in. Learning techniques to quieten the mind is absolutely invaluable for this. So I hope you have a great weekend, and thanks for listening. I'll see you very soon.